Okay, well, we're back. Sorry about all that reading. It was a rather long journal, but I think the other journal that we didn't read will be of some importance. So I'm going to briefly go look at that, and then we'll continue on with whatever's in Teledon. Because we were able to undo the latches for the lower level. We're able to get the elevator and things powered. All right. Let's see. There it is. So we'll just go back and visit his office because there were some interesting inklings at the very end of that last one. It's too bad that it was so interspersed with various things regarding football games and pubs and visiting the surface and whatnot. But there was some interesting DRC politics there. So we had read this journal, but this is his most recent journal because all of these dates were in the early 2000s. This is 2004, so this is at the very tail end of at least when the game was eventually released. And it has like a little Denis sticker on it, so this might be relevant to the Denis, like the 2 Denis expansion. Okay, so this is about the Patriots, but then he's like, I've returned here to Denis. What happened? I'm hearing the DRC is leaving the whole thing behind. Watson is not returning. Kadama, Laxman, Sutherland, all the little guys, Nick, Simpson. I never saw it coming. Engberg, even. They're all claiming funds, but I wonder if it has to do with something more than that. I thought I would have a lot to write today, but my mind is going everywhere. I've come to love the place, the offices, the creatures, the people, the game, even the DRC. I'm stunned. Is it really going to come to an end? The disagreements of the past are no longer separating us, obviously. Had a good talk with Kodama and Laxman. They're disappointed and saddened, frustrated. Poor Laxman is still working on the keys, saying that he's standardizing keys and implementing some kind of remote upgrade. Except for that, they are beginning to close things down. They seem to know what happened to Watson. Whoa, something happened to Watson? Apparently, he spoke to Kodama at least once since that day long ago. Neither wanted to go there, so I let it go. Regardless, there was a glint in their eyes. Maybe not too surprising for Laxman, but Kodama? The man never has an ounce of glint. It seems they have a journey they'd like to take. Laxman must have seen the light. Key lattice is going down to the base features before he heads up. I'm heading up to the surface myself. Oh, more Super Bowl stuff. Another champions, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But I still find myself troubled down here. Yeah, so what is it? A coordinate? And why is Andy sending this thing out? The gathered will tell the path of the shell? What? Spoke with Nick last night. He's already heading up. Back to the northwest somewhere. I'd like to see the kid again someday. Good kid. I'll miss him. I think Floka has left as well. Another good guy. Went to the spy room today. Not quite the same anymore. I missed the intrigue and found myself saddened at the thought of it all going away. No reason to go through the trouble of making the backside secure anymore. Looking back, I realized how lax I was. Anyone could have found the book. I assumed the backside of Teledon was secure, but it obviously wasn't. Not if they were seeing Shroomy. And to think, if there had been 2 of them, all they had to do was close the door and their friend would have seen the book. I guess none of it matters now. Wait, all they had to do was close the door and their friend would have seen the book? I should write that down. Spy room and close the door? I wonder where that will be. I mean, it has to do with Teledon. I don't suppose anyone will be going to the slave caves again anytime soon. Oh well. I'm a little ashamed that I'd forgotten about Phil. I suppose the surface trips, football games, and obviously events down here had caused me to forget about him. His Relto book was in the spy room. I paid the area a little visit. A memorial of sorts. I assume he is officially dead now. Although I should ask the boys. Wait, a Phil died? My God. I may have killed him. Is this... Oh, did he trap him somewhere, maybe? There's no life here, literally and figuratively. They've all gone, and I'm stuck alone with the thought of that Phil may have died because of me. I've talked to a number of the DRC about it. They never found the body, but apparently a destroyed key was found at the bottom where the precipice once stood. No one wanted to say it, but I've had the dream twice now. Phil, standing up there, confident in his ability to return to his Relto at any time. The first crack. Still confident, enjoying the thrill. Another crack of stone, and the tower begins to break. He reaches down to grab the Relto book, just to be ready. It's then that he realizes it's gone. He turns to escape, but he's already falling. A cry for help. That those who were there heard. He has no chance, because I took the book. The rubble buries him forever. No, I have to believe it didn't happen that way. So, this Douglas Sharper took Phil's Relto book, the book that was supposed to link him back to the Relto like we have. Except, it has appeared on my desk again. I thought everyone was gone. Zandy? If I don't do anything else, I have to find this place before I leave here. I'm supposed to. Zandy wouldn't send it out if there wasn't a reason for it. If it is him, maybe I'll find the answers. Watson, Phil, the DRC, the failure. Do these coordinates hold the answer? Well, that's 3. Oh, so that's 3104. Are those the coordinates? I'll have to write them down. So I have 2175.58-81. I wonder if that's something that I have to use in the key imager. But I haven't been able to access this function yet. I think it's because I haven't been able to as of yet. That's just the mute button. It's already pretty quiet around here. If you guys have noticed, I've had to disable most music for this game, and it's because of a lot of issues with claimants and stuff. So it's like, oh, okay. I suppose I'll play the game in with just the sound effects of the ambient noises and absolute silence. So, yeah, interesting. Someone potentially died. Well, I'm going to link back to my Relto. And then we're going to go back to Teledon. Because I want to see where the elevator goes, where the grate goes. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I think we have a nice new roof. Because we had gotten that slip before, the Relto. Wait, I don't want to close the door. Now, wherever we find this spy room, I should remember. Oh, yeah. Is it a new thatch roof? I wonder what it would look like if it wasn't. Let's see. So let's look at the Relto book. Maybe you have to like link back for it to reset. And we have sticks and stones. I don't really know if I like the sticks and stones. Because, I mean, they sort of clutter the ground. Why would I want them here? There are some pretty cool things that you get later. Like a furnace and stars in the sky. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff. But we'll have to find that later. Okay. So we're going to go back to Teledon. And see where we can go. Now, I wonder if the elevator can go any higher. If not, then we just go back down and see what the grate does. Okay, so higher would be blue. And no, I suppose this is the highest it can go. So I'll go back down. Now we disabled the use of the, oh, it was like the system, the tram system of sorts. I wonder what that will do in the long run. Actually, like, is there any... Whoa, that was weird. Is there any way to climb back up into these? No. Because I thought for sure that there has to be a reason for you to do that. Why else would they give you the ability to stop it? Unless maybe that's how you reset the, oh, what is it? To reset the handle out there? The lever? The one that wasn't functioning. Now I can't go back down yet. It doesn't even allow me to press the button because there's so much water down here. Now, it seems to be active. I can lift that up. But it's just water. I don't believe I'll actually be able to crawl down any further. Nah, it won't let me. Also, that's some weird stuff floating around in there. Maybe I do have to keep the machines active. Do they spoon out the water? That would be an interesting thought. Yeah, because how can we get this to drain? Let's go up. And now I was able to figure out how to use WASD, thank goodness. But I actually learned this from Wander recently, but the mechanics for walking around in this game is called tank mechanics. So you have to like pivot before you turn. I find that really interesting. Oh, we did power that off. So that brings it back online. Sends it on its way. Huh. The question is, will they bring water in from the outside? Or take it out? Actually, where do they go? They stop there and then they leave. Huh. Let's go back down. No, there's still water. There has to be a way to drain this. Because why else would we have the grate? Maybe it has to do with the machines outside? Or was it like a flushing mechanism? Yeah, all of the levers seem to be in the right position. That's going. That's going. This is the only one that can't go. And that might be because it's already running. I wonder if I can actually leap into one of those while it's going. That would be pretty impressive. Or if it would just go too fast. Whoa. Yeah, those look like they're working at a breakneck pace. I couldn't climb into one of those even if I wanted to. Anything down there? No. I don't believe I can actually jump onto any of the veins and stuff. I wonder what happens if I pull the lever now. Oh, it stopped one. The question is, will it go or not? No. Maybe I have to get it started up again with the timer. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. Go, 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 go. On our way up? Yeah. There are some interesting flying creatures too. So I wonder what the purpose of the stop and go is. Maybe you have to flush out the water before you can... I don't know. Yeah, it closes and it dumps us. Don't want to get hit in the head. Yeah, it has to be something here. Can't pull that. That's interesting. Now it won't go... Oh, of course it can't lock. It's because it's open. So that just sends it on its way. And that turns that off. Well, leaving that spinning without... Oh, I don't have an elevator now. I will have to call for it, perhaps. Yeah, that seems to be functioning. The reason why I might seem so confused about this is because I'd actually had to redo this entire section because Wander had interrupted the recording, and then I found out about the music and stuff, so I had to go re-record a lot of this section, and I had actually gotten the water to drain. So I'm just trying to like mull through, what am I doing differently this time around? No, I still see water down there. That is so strange. Do I have to close this? Or... Yeah. Why would they give you the option to close that again? Maybe what I need to do is drain then open? Doesn't make sense. Because why would the pumps be hinging on whether or not a grate is open? Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh, that's what it is. It has to be closed in order for you to drain the water. And then you can open it. Ah, that's what it was. Yeah, I was wondering. Like, huh, did I mess things up? Okay, so the water is drained. I wish it was like a blue bar. Like, this is water. So I suppose what I had done the last time was I had successfully drained it, then opened the hatch. Yeah, now there's no water down there. Okay. But yeah, beyond that, I haven't progressed much farther than this. It was bad, especially because I had to restart the entire game. Myst Uru isn't a game where you have save files. It's because, in a way, it's not like the previous Myst games where you might want to save before specific decisions, namely the end. But in this, once you solve puzzles, once you progress in a world, it's done practically. Like I could undo a lot of the stuff over there, which was good, but I'm just gonna check the perimeter. I don't believe I found any hand symbols last time around. Woo! Oh, is this the elevator again? But like for the bottom? I wonder what that does, actually. Is there another platform? I wish I could look up and around. I might actually want to see that. If I can go down with the elevator, even though it doesn't really make sense. And then, of course, I'll go down that ladder. Because that looks to be important. Yeah, I don't see any hand symbols from here. Underwater would be a perfect place to put a hand symbol, though. It'd be nice and well hidden. Yep, and if the elevator can't go down, then I'll just progress. It really is a shame that there's no music here. It was just such a beautiful ambiance, but nope, can't have it. Oh yeah, like the elevator, I don't know if it will continue down. Nope, now it does give me the button option for it, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, I see how it is. So this age had belonged to a lord of the Guild of Caterers. I suppose in order to make everything sound more official, they had guilds for everything. I suppose in a way it's like a craftsman's society. Yeah, I don't see any hand symbols on that side. Maybe if I switch to the first person, things will be a tad easier. Yeah, there we go. Because one thing I'm always concerned about is they have like set angles. And it wouldn't be good if I missed out on something because I didn't have the proper angle for it. I did not see any special hidden objects, so I suppose we'll progress down here. It's interesting. If I hover my mouse over my character, they'll become transparent. I suppose that's so that you can press buttons. Oh, there's a little bit of water, but not enough to be an impediment. Huh. So we're part of in some kind of pipe. Ooh, just hear the howling of the wind. Oh, there's a crack. Anything at the very tail end of this? Nah, just some more muck. Though there's a symbol, an etched symbol. Creepy. Okay, so we're out of this pipe. And there's a stairway. This must have been intentional. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have another hand symbol. 3 more to go in this age. There seem to be panels on the... Oh. This looks like that diagram from before. So there's 4 on... It was 4 on the right. And 3 on the left. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like the room that we saw in the notes up there. So I wonder if I have to... Unfortunately, the rocks are making physics noises. So it looks like I'll have to press them in order. So that means 1 would be here. 1. 2 is up at the top on the right side. 2. 3 is over here. 3. 4 is up there. 4. 5 is the last one. 5. 6 is over here. 6. And 7 should be there. That didn't seem to work. Well, I wonder, there's so much debris strewn about. I really hope that because these are pressure plates, I don't have to, push stuff onto them. Well, wait a minute. What's that? Are there 7 of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I only need to put some of them up. Let me look at their positions. Yeah, I wonder if maybe something's wrong with the machine. So far I have down, up, down, up, down, up, up. So I'm going to put a pressure thing on this one. Maybe this rock? And I'll see if that changes it. It didn't change any of them at all. Let me take a good look at this place. Yeah, this does look like the place in the diagram. I was a little worried that maybe they had switched it around, like it was a mirror image. Like that actually looks like it's the right side because of its placement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And no, it had a squiggle there. But that's so weird because it's like they put them on the wrong side. Like when I drew the diagram, this was definitely flat and it curved and it had a divot and then divot. Oh yeah, no, this is the right orientation. It's just, I wonder if there's also the whole 1 is 7 and 7 is 1. So maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, that would be the one. No? I still find it really weird that there's all of those. Now, I wonder if those pressure pads just determine like what's flipped up and what's flipped down. Maybe it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 is already up. Maybe I need to figure out like where 1 is. Well, 1 is the third on this side. Yeah. So maybe I'll put a rock on it and see if that flips it up. Maybe they can't get flipped down, but maybe they can get flipped up.